Hi! Welcome to CLS 105, Medical and Scientific Terminology from Greek and Latin Roots. My name is Bonnie Rock McCutcheon, and I will be your guide into the world of medical and scientific terminology over the next few weeks. At its core, this is a class about language. This is a class where you are going to learn how to deal with the immense amount of medical and scientific language that exists out there, and that you, as a professional in the veterinary, medical, or other field, are going to be dealing with on a daily basis. You are going to need to be able to recognize words, to come up with words on your own as you're talking back to people, to understand words when they're spoken to you, to spell them correctly as you write them on charts, to pronounce them correctly as you're in conversation. Because the reality is that there are a lot of words in our scientific and medical language that are spelled very similarly or sound rather similarly. And in a medical or veterinary setting, a small mistake could be really serious. And so instead of just trying to memorize Tabor's dictionary, which is rather thick, I think you've probably noticed, that's not a practical option, right? So instead of just trying to memorize every word in Tabor's, we in this class are going to learn what makes up those words and break them down, and from there try to understand how to take the knowledge and transfer it to our understanding of other words. That is basically at the core of this class. Please be sure that you review the syllabus. It is available at the top part of our Moodle, and I will point to it in just a couple minutes later on in this video when I give you a tour of our Moodle. A few things about JTerm and online classes. This is now, I think this is my third JTerm class that I have taught online. JTerm in and of itself is a beast. We have 3.5 weeks to do the work that we would normally do in a semester. So that's 4 months. 4 months, 3.5 weeks. And a JTerm class is the same as a full semester class. You're getting the same credit, you do the same amount of work. We just have a lot less time. Add that to the whole online class thing, which for many people is a new thing. So my suggestion is that you create a scheduled class time for yourself when you say, I'm going to sit down and work on this course. Ideally, I would say 5 days a week. And what this does is it makes you log in and continue working on the material. Because in JTerm, if you get behind for a single day or two, it can be very, very hard to get caught up. We have a lot of material to cover, and falling behind can be disastrous. I also find that sometimes with online courses, it's easy to get caught up in other stuff and not log in for a few days because you're not worried about it and you sort of forget about it. It's in the back of your brain, and then you're like, holy crap, there was that course that I was supposed to be taking. And in the regular semester, if you do this for a week, it matters, but it's not a huge deal. In JTerm, that's more than 25% of our class time. You'll be very behind, you will have missed assignments. So please make sure that you log in on a regular basis. Make sure that you help to manage your time by setting specific times that you should be working on things. I've always thought that JTerm itself is rather like academic boot camp, and I'm not sure if having classes online so that we can all be in the comfort of our own homes makes it better or worse. So in the remainder of this video, I am going to give you a tour of our Moodle. So a few words about our Moodle. First, you will have noticed that this Moodle looks a little bit different from the Moodle that you may be used to from Wilson College. It's hosted at a different website, and it looks a little bit different. It is, however, still a Moodle. It's just a Moodle hosted by different people that is more often updated. And so I will frequently refer to our Moodle as our Moodle. So please don't be confused when I do that. I don't mean you need to go to moodle.wilson.edu. You're in the right place. And so in the rest of this short video, I am going to give you a quick tour of our Moodle so that you will know what all resources are available for you and how you should get started.